Have you ever wondered why some people are successful and some people always seem to be struggling and can never seem to find direction in their life? Or why two people from virtually identical backgrounds and situations can end up in such totally different places and have such extremely different degrees of success in their lives? Well, in this video, we are going to delve into the absolutely most important trait you will need to develop to be successful in any endeavor in life. And the wonderful news for you is that it is something you can control and you can develop, and it has nothing to do with outside circumstances or events. You are the one in control of your future and destiny. You are in control of your life. And that should be a freeing and liberating thought, because it means that you can have the life that you desire. But before we dive in, please take a moment to like our video and subscribe to our channel, so we can continue to offer you more great videos on how you can reach and exceed all your dreams and have the best life you can possibly have. Now let's get back into it. So what is the one most important trait you need to be successful in whatever you pursue in life? What was your guess? Well, the answer is discipline, specifically discipline over oneself, otherwise known as self-discipline. That is the true key to success. With it, you can accomplish anything. Professionally, self-discipline propels you towards promotions and accolades. Financially, it empowers you to make sound decisions that secure your future. Personally, it's a transformative journey, a continuous evolution towards the best version of yourself. Without it, you can achieve nothing, and you will be dependent on pure luck for anything good to happen in your life. A life without self-discipline can lead to missed opportunities, stagnation in your career, financial instability, and a perpetual feeling of unfulfillment. It's like watching life unfold from the sidelines, while your potential remains untapped. In other words, discipline is the foundation upon which all successes, both big and small, are built. Think about your own life for a moment, and about a time when you achieved something, no matter how small it may have seemed to you at the time. Did you set a goal for yourself and then stick with it until you reached that goal? Well, I guarantee you that in order for you to have achieved that goal, there were a few things you had to do. First, you had to set your mind, convincing yourself that it was important for you to reach your goal. Second, you had to then make your goal a priority, suppressing your own impulses and the temptation to do something that would have been more immediately gratifying for your physical body or your emotions. Third, you had to sacrifice your time, spending hours, weeks, or perhaps even months or years to reach your goal. Fourth, you very likely had to overcome setbacks and adversities along the way that could have easily discouraged you, giving you an easy excuse to give up on yourself and on your goal. You may have strayed briefly from time to time, but because it was important to you, you always came back to focusing on accomplishing your goal. Lastly, you had to see it through to the very end. Many times, people go through all the other steps we just discussed, and then for whatever reason, stop short when they are about to cross the finish line. The fact that you ultimately accomplished your goal means that you went through all those steps to one degree or another along the way. And what are all those steps when taken together? Well, I think you can see where we're going with this. They are, of course, self-discipline. A more succinct way to put it comes from the motivational speaker Jim Rohn, who said, "Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment." So we can say with confidence that you already know what self-discipline is, because you exercised it in your own life when you set out to accomplish the goal that you were just thinking about. Your success in your endeavor was not an accident. It was a result of your consistent, intentional choices over time. It was self-discipline in action. Now, the bigger goal we all need to set for ourselves is to learn how we can incorporate that process of self-discipline into our lives so we can, to use a computing metaphor, access and run the program of self-discipline at will whenever we have a goal we want to accomplish. This part may be the hardest in some ways because it can take a lifetime to achieve and simply, or not so simply, requires creating a habit of self-discipline in your life. And it is admittedly hard work, but you can do it, because you are the master of your own life and destiny, and you can have the final say over how the rest of your life unfolds. Although this journey can be difficult at times, as you experience more and more small victories in your quest to create that indelible habit of self-discipline in your own life, you will continue to gain proficiency in it, like any skill you can develop through practice and hard work. It will grow within you in an exponential way until you have transformed yourself and self-discipline has become second nature for you, the cornerstone of your personal character, leading to successes that are only limited by your imagination. The power to rewrite your story lies within you. Right now, in this very moment, reflect on an area in your life that could benefit from a sprinkle of self-discipline. It might be your career, your finances, a new skill you want to learn that you put off until now, or any other area in your personal growth journey. Now, your challenge is this: take that first step today. Set your mind on a clear goal. Envision it in your mind's eye. See yourself completing your goal. Imagine how good you will feel when you have accomplished your goal. Imagine the personal satisfaction you will feel in accomplishing something you set your mind to. Then keep that vision in your mind. Don't let it slip away. Revisit it from time to time to encourage yourself and keep your motivation level high. Make your goal a priority in your life. Make sure you give it the attention and energy that it requires. If you absolutely have to put your goal to the side briefly to deal with something, like your health or the health of a loved one, be sure to pick it back up as soon as you can, so you do not lose your momentum or motivation. Events that sidetrack your goal briefly and temporarily should be extremely rare occurrences, and only be on the level of life and death situations. Do not let anything less impede your progress or take you off track. It must be a priority for you if you are to succeed. Going hand in hand with making your goal a priority is to make the sacrifices of time that you need to make to achieve your goal. Doing something worthwhile is almost always difficult, and it certainly takes time. So you will need to set your mind now to make the time to complete your goal. That may mean sacrificing something you enjoy, but that is not necessarily producing anything good or positive in your life. In the modern times we live in, that may mean spending less time watching television or less time being on social media, so that you can use that time to make progress toward the accomplishment of your goal. Apropos to this sentiment are the wise words of President Abraham Lincoln, who said, "Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most." Next, prepare yourself to forge ahead when you face the inevitable obstacles, setbacks, and adversities that are bound to come up in life. Here again, set your mind so that you are prepared in advance to face them and won't let them derail your journey to the destination of your goal. Lastly, see it through to the very end. You've won. You reached your goal. You accomplished what you set out to do. By doing these things, you will not only have success with the current goal you have set for yourself, but by practicing them and creating a new or an improved habit of self-discipline in your life and making it a key component of your personal character, you are certain to improve your life in every imaginable way. And, as I mentioned earlier, you will only be limited by your own imagination. It may be cliché, but with self-discipline as your foundation, it is true that anything you dream, you can achieve. I know that you can do this. You have the power and potential within you. Activate it, practice it, and see the amazing results in your life. Stay inspired, stay focused, and step boldly into the realm of your limitless potential. Your journey to self-discipline and success begins with a single step. Take it now. If you enjoyed our video, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share it with others who you think may benefit from these encouraging words of empowerment. Until next time, stay focused to realize your dreams.